Hi, today we're going to make sodium silicate, or what's commonly known as water glass. The main ingredients for those down here are caustic soda or sodium hydroxide, silica gel. You can either get them in desiccant packs or a common source of them is in kitty litter, and also distilled water. So the ratio that I'll be mixing the solution in today is 400 grams of caustic soda, 600 grams of silica gel, and a litre of distilled water. It's very important not to use aluminium or normal glass because it'll be quite a violent reaction, and you need either Pyrex or stainless steel to cope with the heat. And it's important to be in a well ventilated area because there'll be some toxic fumes and this stuff burns, so make sure you're wearing some eyewear, some sort of gloves, etc. Alright, so what you need to start off doing is adding the sodium hydroxide just slowly. So I'll just start to slowly add some sodium hydroxide and mix it in. So if you come over here and have a look in, you'll see it's starting to mix. As I add more, the reaction will become a little bit more violent, and it'll start to generate some heat. Start to see some vapours appearing. So don't add too much at once. Starting to generate a bit of heat now. Stainless steel is actually quite hot. Okay, now that's settled down a bit, I'll start to add the silica gel. So I've got, in these two containers here, I've got 600 grams of silica gel. So I'll just add them slowly. So there's quite a violent reaction there, you can see it foaming. Mix it in slowly. So if you watch, as I add it in, start to foam and carry on. So only add a little bit in at a time. Don't breathe in the fumes. What I'll do is I'll put it on the heat also as the reaction starts to lessen. Put it on the heat so the silica gel will dissolve. You can see the reaction's quite violent. Make sure that the container that you mix it in is substantially larger. This is a 7 litre container. I'm mixing just over a litre of water glass, and you can see it's foaming up. Keep mixing. If you get your silicate gel from kitty litter, there's a few other additives that won't really affect the solution. You'll have some scale on top that you might have to scrape off later on. Starting to calm down a bit, so just put it on the heat so it dissolves. And if it foams up too much, just take it off the heat. Pause for a second, okay?
Just cut it.
Okay. So you know the solution's ready when you lift your last few drops. See how they sort of form a glass there? If I drip it down, see the last few drops start to form? It's actually ready now, so the scale that's on top, I'll just try and mix it in for another little minute, and anything that's left I'll remove. It's ready. I'll just remove some of this scale. So that's the solution's ready now. Take it off the boil, and again you can tell it's ready if you watch the droplets. See how they start to form? It tells you that it's ready. Okay, I'll decant these into a glass jar. I'll let it cool down a little bit. You can store it for a while in a airtight sealed container. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.